I'm aware of the unsubstantiated claims made by bro scientists who state that soy supposedly lowers testosterone because it contains phytoestrogens, but I've yet to see a single peer-reviewed meta-analysis which shows any statistical significance that the consumption of soy products actually lowers testosterone. In fact, the peer-reviewed literature on the matter appears to contradict your position. From this meta-analysis, Catherine E. Reed et al. Notes, quote, regardless of the statistical model, no significant effects of soy protein or isoflavone intake on any of the outcomes measured were found. Sub-analysis of the data according to isoflavone dose and study duration also showed no effect. This updated and expanded meta-analysis indicates that regardless of dose and study duration, neither soy protein nor isoflavone exposure affects total testosterone, free testosterone, estradiol, or estrone levels in men, end quote. Also, for what it's worth, phytoestrogen is a plant hormone. To suggest that it'll cause feminizing effects in men is like me suggesting that my blueberries will get swole because I fed them with anabolic steroids. It's patently absurd because, well, for the most part, plant hormones affect plants, and mammalian hormones affect mammals. And it's with this in mind that I bring up dairy. If people like you are so concerned about estrogen, you should abstain from meat and dairy, which does contain mammalian estrogen, which has actually been shown to significantly lower levels of testosterone and significantly raise the levels of estrone. Quote, after the intake of cow's milk, serum estrone and progesterone concentrations significantly increased, and serum luteinizing hormone, follicle-stimulating hormone, and testosterone significantly decreased in men, end quote. And this just makes sense because female mammals' sex hormones are highest when they're pregnant and nursing. And as so happens, mammals lactate only when they're pregnant and nursing. So this necessarily entails that mammalian milk is going to contain varying levels of estrogen and progesterone, both of which actually affect the reproductive hormones of men. Regarding testosterone, the studies that I've seen show that vegan men tend to have higher levels of test, likely due to having lower BMI on average and not consuming dairy loaded with mammalian estrogen. But sure, all those commercials that one can see during football games which advertise low T clinics and erectile dysfunction, yeah, they're definitely advertising to vegan men like me, who happen to have higher levels of testosterone on average and who have functioning dicks thanks to free-flowing arteries. Okay, that makes sense.